um, was gonna play some Poe and record it and everything, and Lou, of course, is excited that I'm in the chair, purring and walking circuits, and he standing on my chest and headbutts and getting kisses. Oh. Um, I was bored, so I woke up and there weren't any new emails. I replied to my one message, and I got on the Poe forum, and found this. Let me make it the correct size. Uh, what happened was, and I didn't screenshot it this time because it was so innocuous. It didn't even occur to me that they might delete it. At worst, I thought that maybe I would get like a snarky reply from the dude I was directly talking to. He's this guy named Gerald, and he's got like a million forum tiles, and you got to remember each one of those is at least $30. Some of them are 90, and it's like four times. It had to have been at least 10 or 12. Plus, he's got the big forum badge, which I believe means he paid for a unique card. So he spent at least thousands of dollars, possibly 10. I don't know. It's a lot. And I mean, you see those around. That it's not like I just picked him out of a hat. What happened was he was in the Toda Trial of the Ancestors announcement thread where they're like, we're not making it core. And he wasn't happy. And I agree with him. You know, it's like, yeah, this sucks. And then in the very next, announced news thread, the main one you see on the banner when you click log in. I can't just not see them. They're in my face on purpose. So I click on it, and I go see what the new data is, and he's in that same thread, and he's like cheering for them bringing back old boxes temporarily or something. And I was like, I thought you were upset at them. And here you are, like in like thread that's a blatant cash grab, and everybody else is complaining, and you're being like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna spend more money, and I'm happy to do so, and I'm glad you're offering this product or service or whatever. And I'm just like, I said to the guy, I was like, it's pointless to ever complain about anything for you, because clearly you're going to pay them no matter what. You complained yesterday. Don't give them money today. And the post was up for a couple days. Nobody cared, right? And I didn't even get the reply. But then I get this message this morning, and they're like, we deleted your shit because it's antagonistic. And I'm like, it's not antagonistic. So I had to be snarky to him, because it is. I'm curious. It's like, are they paid? And it's definitely. And I replied to another one, and that may be another one that they removed. I guess I have to check and see which one they removed. But I said to the guy, like they were like, since the new boxes don't have duplicates, when you bring back the old boxes, can you make it so that they don't have duplicates either? Which would be awesome, I mean, insofar as a $5 box of skins potentially, or whatever, is worth it, which it completely isn't. Like, there's a Black Friday sale happening right now, and I was looking at my watch list, you know, and there's a thing that's normally like 60 points, and it's currently for 35, and I'm like, oh, but then I'm like, no, that's $3 for a single weapon skin. No, I don't know how I ever did that, you know. Uh, so yeah, it's just. But they're exploiting gambling addicts. I said to the guy, I was like, yeah, they can't do that, because then it wouldn't be gambling. It would just be kind of a calculated purchase, and they would get a lot less sales, because what they're doing is they're exploiting people with gambling problems. I mean, it's a loot crate. This is why they're illegal in some countries. You know, it's gambling, and it's inherently exploitative, and they're not gonna not do that. And that's all I said, is that they were not gonna they're never gonna get rid of duplicates on the old boxes. Just forget it, because there's too much money. And hi there, yes, hi there. I don't know if you can hear him. He's like purring. Yeah, probably not. There's a cutoff. The reason I started this video is because I was looking at my YouTube subscription, and there's like a Vertasium thing on sewing machines, which is an interesting topic, you know. But the instant the video started, he like goes into the thing where they always pad out the time, where they explain some obvious thing, and it's like, he's like, when you sew, you pass the needle through thread. It's like, really, you think? You know, I don't need you to tell me that. It's so insulting. It's like and it's not even a child's show, you know. I mean, it really is Teletubbies level topic coverage, but it's like, in case you didn't know, how do you not know? But then again, man, people are depressingly ignorant, and I don't say that as like, screw them, negative attack snark. What I'm saying is that they're I mean, it's shocking what some of them don't know. You know, it's like the videos on the street where it's like, find Italy on a globe, you know, and they can't do it. And it's like, well, okay, you know, whatever. I guess I can see that. You know, you can go through your whole life and you're just totally focused on your area. But what that led to was just the realization that I just can't stand fakery. Like, he knows that's fake, and he's just doing it because it's part of the formula for his 14 million subscribers. And I'm upset about it. I'm upset that fakery and exploitation and all these shady behaviors are so heavily rewarded, when other people have to just suffer, you know. And I guess I wouldn't care if it's like society was as good to its members as an ant colony is to its members. I mean, at least they get a place to sleep and food and stuff like that. And the only thing the hive actually asks of them is smell like us, look like us, because there are tons of parasitic insects that just sneak into the hive and smell like ants and look like ants a little bit. Some of them don't. They just do the chemicals, and that's it. And the hive will just let them hang out and do whatever it is they do, sometimes harmful stuff even. So we're not as kind as ants. And anybody who knows anything about ants, you know, that's a shocking statement, because ants are not kind. They are little carving killing machines. And it's a low bar. What are you doing, man? Lay down. He's mad because the keyboard is where he wants to put his face. He wants me to move the keyboard off my lap to where I can't use it. Just sit there, baby. It's like it's 2 inches lower, and I pick him up and I move him the 2 inches so that he'll fit. And he's like, I don't want to be here. I want to be 2 inches north. How did you get that in there? Got some kind of piece of sand or something. There's no sand in here. I don't know why I'm making this. Good morning.